You're listening to the Orange Power Podcast, a product of Oklahoma State Athletics. Here are your hosts, Jessica Morrey and the voice of the Cowboys, Dave Hunziker.
My name's Victor Mederos. This is episode 26 of the Orange Power Podcast. Let's get it.
Welcome back to the Orange Power Podcast. I'm Jessica Morrey, and we are talking at Cowboy baseball with right-handed pitcher Victor Mederos. Hey, Victor, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you are our first Cowboy baseball player on the podcast this season. So first things first, let's just talk about the season so far. Kind of walk me through it. You transferred here from Miami. It's your first year with Cowboy baseball. But what's the first, little bit of the season been like for you?
We've had a lot of up and downs. I think we've kind of, as a team gone closer together. We started hot with Vanderbilt and, kind of had our ups and downs, like I said. And, I think we're in a good place right now. I think we're, competing, and I think everybody's in the right state of mind.
And you made your Cowboy debut versus Vanderbilt. What was that like for you, getting to go up against a team like that?
It was a lot of fun. Last year, we opened up against Florida, and they were number one. And I was just happy to go out there and compete with a new uniform and a new group of guys, and I definitely thought we, did our part, and it showed in the field.
So you transferred to Oklahoma State from Miami. What brought you to Oklahoma State? Why'd you want to come to Stillwater?
I definitely wanted to go somewhere where, I was going to mainly focus on baseball and not have any distractions. I think Stillwater definitely is that place. I don't want to say that there's not a lot of things to do here, but there is not a lot of things to do here.
Compared to Miami.
Yes.
I think people would agree.
Yeah. But I love it here. I want to say the coaches definitely were the main attraction. The field, the facilities. But mostly it was the experience. Definitely the experience for me. You have Matt Holliday and Robin Ventura, and then you have somebody like Rob Walton be your pitching coach. So I definitely think it was the coaches. And, I love that when I came, it was just a matter of, not showing me how great the program was, or, everybody knows that, if you have a nice facility, like good coaches, like, your people are going to want to come here. But I definitely thought that it was the relationship that they made with me and kind of how they showed me, like, hey, this is what we need to work on. And if you come here, like, we're going to get it done. So I kind of went with that.
That's awesome. Yeah. Did you know much about Oklahoma State baseball before you came here or before you started looking at transferring here?
I didn't know much about it. I kind of knew most of the guys because I played baseball with them, like Nolan McLean and Justin Campbell and Trinkle and all of them.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I played baseball with them, growing up in travel ball. And then when I went to the Cape, I had played with Trevor and, some of the other guys that were transferring here. And, it was just nice to, come here, actually know some of the guys. And, everything was not just new.
And the Cape Cod Baseball League, Tom Holliday was your coach, is that correct?
Yes, it was.
And what was that like? I know he didn't push Oklahoma State on you, but, just that connection. What was that like having him out there? And does it feel like it's kind of like full circle that you ended up here?
Yeah, I actually didn't get in the transfer portal till like late. I want to say it was like a couple of days before it closed. And, TH, he was just a normal guy. And, he was just kind of like, hey, wherever you want to go visit, like, go ahead, just make sure that, it's the right fit for you. And I actually told them I wanted to come to Oklahoma State and just kind of see what it had to offer. And, it's probably the best decision I ever made. And, I'm just happy to be here. And, I love TH as a coach. I think he's amazing. I think he's a great human being. And I think, a lot of people have things to, thank him for what he's done for them. And I'm definitely one of those people.
That's awesome. And so is it cool now getting to play college with these guys that you played travel ball with? That's a pretty small world, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like baseball is, everybody can say that, guys that I've played since I was 10 years old, I've played against them, I played with them. You play them in college. It's just, baseball is just such a small world that you really don't know who you're going to go against. You could be playing against this guy for, 15 years since you were really small, since you first started playing baseball, and, they're in college and you're playing against them or you're playing with them.
That's awesome. What's it like getting to play at Obrate?
It's amazing. It's it's one of those sites where, you wake up and you thank God every day for giving you this opportunity. I definitely think that, everybody in our team doesn't take it for granted. I definitely think we go out there and we compete and we work hard, and, it's going to show up at the end of the season. So I'm really confident in our team, and I'm really confident on what we bring to the table.
And you guys are coming off of a series win against BYU at Globe Life in Arlington. That was the second time you guys got to play there this season because weather forced a schedule change there. But what was it like getting to play there?
It was amazing. I went there the first time. I believe we played Sam Houston. Mm-hmm. Guys were kind of talking about how, we had a little bit of bad luck every time we went there. We kind of, didn't play I guess we didn't compete the right way or whatever. And, against Sam Houston, it was a really close game. We went to extra innings, and, we ended up coming up with the loss. But I want to say the first game of the series, which was the game I pitched in, it was a lot of up and downs. I thought I felt good. And I did feel good. It just, pitches weren't kind of located where I wanted them to be. There's a couple pitches I want to, kind of take back. But I'm just happy that the next two games, we went out there and we competed. And, Josh always talks about, always giving it your best and kind of just, let the game unravel by itself. So, I think we came out as a team and, we were able to come up with the series win. And I was just happy for all the guys that we competed. We went out there and we wanted it more than anybody else.
Yeah, that's awesome. I haven't been out to that park yet, but is it pretty nice?
It's really, really nice. It's amazing.
I feel like it's cool to get to play in any major league park.
Yeah, it's definitely the atmosphere is completely different.
Yeah.
From everywhere you play.
Yeah. Where's your favorite place you've gotten to play?
I want to say Wrigley Field.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's cool. Did you do that when you were with Miami?
No, I played there. I played there a couple of times for like USA events.
Okay.
And then for the Under Armour All-American, we played there.
Oh, awesome.
It was great.
Yeah. Oh, God, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I've been to one game there, and it was just so much fun. It's just so, even if you're not a fan, of the Cubs or you're not a fan of baseball, just to be there is just such a cool experience.
Yeah, it's super cool just because everything is like so old.
Yeah.
Everything is not, it's not like, everything is more like it's been there for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not like super renovated. Like you feel like you're like kind of back in time, you could say. Yeah, and it's like right in the,
it's right in the middle of the city.
Yeah, it was really cool. I'm really glad I got to go there. That's so cool that you got to play there a couple times. That's awesome. Is there anywhere you really want to play? Probably Omaha.
Yeah, I would definitely say Omaha. I've played in Marlins Park back home, and everything is, obviously it's a major league park. It's special to be there, but I would definitely say Omaha.
Yeah.
I think, especially our team, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to, go out there and compete. We can. At the end of the day, what I say is you can only control what you can control. So.
Yeah.
I would definitely say Omaha, though.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think we would all agree that would be that would be really cool. What's just kind of the vibe of the team? Do you feel like is it kind of goofy? Is it more serious? Like, what's kind of everyone's vibe?
I think we definitely joke around a lot.
Yeah.
We chirp at each other all the time. But I definitely want to say, when we get to the field, it's like everybody just turns on a switch.
Yeah.
It's incredible how everybody just wants to compete. And I've been in a lot of talented and, really good teams, and I've never seen that. And that's why I feel so confident in this team is because, we can go from playing cards and, messing around with each other to game starts and everybody is one family and we're ready to compete. And, sometimes, sometimes the game gives you challenges, but just the way that we react to those challenges and the way that we compete and, just hustle out there and work hard for it for every out, I think it's pretty special.
That's awesome. So you guys play cards together before the games and things like. What else? What other kind of stuff do y'all do together? And who's the best card player?
We play cards. We just got a new PS5 in the locker room.
Oh, wow, okay.
Which was pretty nuts. We all just I don't want to say that one is good and the other one's bad, but I mean we all play cards. I say Chase is a pretty good card player.
Okay.
Yeah, we usually call him Chinkies because it fits him.
Yeah. What? So PS5, what games do y'all play? And who's kind of the most into gaming?
We played Rocket League. I want to say on the PS5. Nolan is definitely really good at the game. He lives for it. Let's see who else. I want to say Huey. Is pretty good too. They play all the time, and then we play Call of Duty in our rooms and stuff when we go back home. But
yeah. I'm bad at all video games. I just can't do it. I don't know if I'd ever maybe Rock Band or something I could do, but I can't play any. I would be so bad at Call of Duty. I don't even want to try Call of Duty. I just know that I would probably be the worst player.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that.
So who's the funniest guy on the team, would you say? I feel like I might know the answer, but I'm going to let you go. I'll tell you who I think, but I'm not around them obviously as much as you are, but who do you think is the funniest?
It's pretty, everybody has different type of humor, but I would definitely say Dave or Chase.
Okay.
Ja is pretty funny.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say Justin Campbell.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. Sometimes it's just he does things where you're like, what are you doing? But, he's pretty funny.
He is funny.
And then you have Griffin.
Yeah.
Them together is, it's out of this world. They cannot control each other. It's a really, really I don't even know what to say, but he's just they're just Dumb and Dumber. That's it.
I love that. We might have to get them on the podcast together and see how that goes. But so I feel like the bus rides are pretty fun and the plane rides and stuff.
Really
yeah,
yeah,
that's awesome. So is it tough for you, moving away from your family? You were from Miami, you were playing, at Miami, and now you come here. Is it tough being away from your family?
It is, for the most part. They're, very supportive. They come all the time. They come,
awesome.
To all the games. So
they're able to make it from Miami to all of the games
Yeah,
here?
yeah. They come no matter what.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Do they travel to the road games too?
Some. They went to Vandy.
Okay.
But other than that, they haven't been able to go, but they try and make it to all the home games. So, I'm away from home, but I'm not because they're always here. So
that's awesome. Yeah. That's really cool that they get to do that. So speaking of your family, your name is Victor, your dad's name is Victor, and your brother's name is also Victor.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It's kind of funny. So my name is actually Victor, and then my dad's name is Victor, and my brother's name is Victor. So the funniest thing is whenever insurance or whatever calls my mom, and they're like, "Hi, is Victor there?" And my mom's like, "Which one?" And then they start getting confused because they think they have the wrong number.
Yeah.
But then they're like, my mom's like, "No, which one, what date of birth, this and that." But it's really funny. My mom always makes a joke that she just calls out Victor and we all look. So, yeah, we have fun with it.
How do you kind of was that difficult for you, especially with your brother also having the same name?
Yeah. So my brother, when I was younger and I had trophies, they would always put Victor Mederos.
Yeah.
And he would always say that they were his trophies because it had his name on it and not mine. So it was funny. It's fun.
So do you ever go by Victor?
Only certain people that really know me know that I'm Victor.
Okay.
Not many people know I'm Victor.
Well, now everyone on this podcast who's listening is going to know. So, that's why they tune in to the Orange Power Podcast for insider info like that.
That's right.
So now if they see you, they're going to call you Victor. So is that just a traditional thing, or was that, why did your mom choose to name both of y'all Victor, your mom and your dad?
So it first started with my dad's name was Victor, right? Mm-hmm. So then my mom, when they had my brother, he's older than me, so they wanted to name him after his dad, right? Okay. So they named him Victor.
Yeah.
And then I was born, and then they wanted to name me something with a V.
Okay.
And then they just couldn't find something that they liked, I guess. And then they named me Victor. But then it it happened where it was Victor Mesa was like, he was a professional baseball player over there. So he named his older son Victor, and then his younger son Victor. So we kind of just flipped them. And I'm the younger, and I'm Victor, and my brother's the older, and he's Victor.
That's so interesting.
It's very confusing.
I feel like they could call you, like, how when someone's the third, they'll call them Trip or something?
Yeah.
Like they could call you
They
something.
call me Victor Squared when I was in high school, so.
Okay, I like Victor Squared.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good. I think that's cooler than, like, yeah. Because I don't know if Trip is cool. Like, Trip is like, okay, 3, triple, double.
Yeah.
There's not really, like, dub. You could be dub, I guess, but that's so interesting. So you moved from Cuba. You were born in Cuba, correct? And you
Yeah.
moved to Miami, when you were 8?
7 years
7,
old.
okay.
Yeah.
What was that like? Do you remember a lot of that?
It was a lot just in general.
Yeah.
I remember I got here and I saw so many cars and just like everything was just so different as a kid, and it was just a lot.
Yeah. Do you make it back to Cuba?
I've gone like once or twice because, my whole family's over there, and, we've made kind of like a trip for my grandma
Yeah.
and stuff like that, but I haven't gone recently.
Is there any kind of like Cuban traditions or anything here that you've kind of introduced to the guys on the team or anything like that? Because in Miami, obviously there's a large Cuban population, so the traditions are like more common. But here in Stillwater, there's not really a large population.
Yeah, I would definitely say the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot of like just Hispanic music.
Yeah.
Like slang.
Okay.
And, like stuff like that. And then Justin is like always wants to learn everything in Spanish.
Okay.
So every day I have to teach him like a different word.
Okay.
So,
What kind of words are you teaching him?
Just kind of like normal words. I taught him how to say train track.
Okay.
And it's just like, it's a lot of like, there's a lot of R's. So
Okay.
it's like hard for like him to say it. But
Okay.
He got it.
Is
He
that
got
why
it
you
down.
chose train track, because it's
Yes.
difficult? Okay.
Yeah.
Does he just kind of sprinkle it into his everyday conversation, or is he just learning it on his own? And
He
just-
actually knew a little
Okay,
bit. Yeah,
okay.
he knew a little bit before. Like he would like talk to me, and I was like,
Oh,
"How
okay.
do you know this?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I've kind of just like taught him a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like I took Spanish in high school, and then when I came to Oklahoma State, I was like, oh, I'll just take that test that lets you know like where you're at. Maybe I could test into a higher Spanish, and I hadn't taken Spanish in a couple years, and I somehow magically tested into this like Spanish 2 or something, and then I walked in there and they were like, oh, we don't speak English at all. And I was like, I have to go. And so I dropped that class pretty quick. But I was like, I have no idea how I tested into this. And now I couldn't even, it was very bad. But I wish I would have kept up with it because I feel like it'd be helpful.
Yeah.
So outside of baseball, you like outdoors kind of stuff, correct? I see
Yes.
like hunting and fishing and things like that?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a good, what's your favorite thing to hunt?
I first started when I was like 10 years old.
Okay.
And we went to Alabama. We made the trip over there, and we kind of went and, hunted some deer. So, I went, and I was like 10 years old, and I killed a deer. So
Oh, wow.
I just kind of got hooked into it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I want to say deer or duck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And do you get to hunt here a lot or no?
I tried in the fall, but, there really wasn't a season for it.
Yeah.
And then in the spring, it's just been really hard because, we don't really get that many days off. We're
Yeah.
always playing baseball, so
Do you
not
get-
really. But I do go fishing a lot with Victor Mederos.
Okay.
Yeah, we go fishing all the time and then golfing.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever we have a day off.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you get to golf at like Karsten Creek?
No, I have not. I really want to, but I did go to the Stillwater Country Club
Oh,
with
yeah.
Matt, and, it was a lot of fun. We
Yeah.
saw Victor Hofflin there.
Oh,
which
wow.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Lots of Victors going on.
I know.
Even more with your 2 Victors. So that's a lot of Victors. Is Karsten Creek, I feel like, is just so difficult. Like, I don't know if it would be, you'd have to be really pretty good to have some amount of success there, I feel like. So I don't, if I ever tried, I'm not good at golf, but if I tried to go out there, I feel like I just wouldn't even have fun because it's just like impossible.
Yeah, I heard it's really, really hard.
Yeah. Well, to get you out there, I feel like a lot of, the people we have on the podcast, they love golf. A lot of non-golfers love to golf. So we'd have to maybe get like a group together of just all the other sports and have them go out there and play golf. I think that'd be fun.
That'd be a lot.
Yeah. Fishing wise, are there good fishing spots here? Or do you guys kind of have to go somewhere a little bit further away, or?
We usually go to either Matt Holliday's pond in his ranch, or we go to John Smith's pond.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's pretty. Those are two pretty good names to be able to go out there
it's amazing.
and fish there. Yeah. It's just that sometimes, like, you have to, like, take a step back and be like, man, I am being coached by Matt Holliday. I'm being coached by Rob Walton. I'm being coached by Robin Ventura. Like, they're all just right there, like, in your meeting rooms, watching film. Like, you kind of take a step back and be like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. I think I first realized it when I had their phone numbers.
Yes.
And I was looking at my contacts, and I'm like, I have Matt Holliday's phone number. And Robin Ventura's phone number. Like, this is pretty insane.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I tell my friends, I was like some of the guys that I talked to from back home, and I was like, yeah, Matt was doing this, and that. And they're like, what Matt? And I'm like, oh, Matt Holliday. He's like, what? I was like, oh, yeah, he's our coach. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
It really is insane. And that's, it's part of Cowboy baseball. It's, it brings, things to the table that other places don't.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know whenever I search like Venmo in my phone, Ventura, like Robin Ventura, like pops up, and I just always think, I'm always like, man, that's cool. Like, I just always think it's the same thing. Like, I feel the same way. I'm always like, oh yeah, I do not want to text Robin Ventura right now, but I need to Venmo someone. But yeah, that always pops up, and I think that's so funny. Have you had Robin Ventura's famous tri-tip sandwiches?
Yes.
Are they not the greatest thing ever?
It might be probably the greatest dish I've ever tried.
Right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's so good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, last year, I kind of set it up mainly because I really wanted to try the tri-tip sandwiches, so it's kind of being selfish. But we did a shootout there where we were like grilling with Robin and EJ Pfister, who helps grill with him, who's a former national champion golfer here. Yeah. And they have that grill, the duo grill that's like one side's ribs and one side's for the tri-tip. And man, that was one of the best shoots because we just got to get all sorts of good shots of food, and then they fed us afterward. And Robin broke out the crab. Oh my gosh, the crab legs.
Yeah, it was amazing. So we had kind of like a dinner for our sponsors.
Yeah.
And the dish was just like Robin, just out there the whole day, making dry tips, and we had it at the end of practice, and I'm telling you, it was so good.
It
was
is
amazing.
Yeah, it's so good, and you can't get it anywhere else. Like, especially the way he makes it, like it's so unique to him. And I'm like, man, you need to open up a place in Stillwater. Like, I will invest. Yeah. Like my $10 that I have, I will invest in that because it would be so successful because it is so unique. And it would be like, I'll go because they tailgate, out in front of the stadium before football games, and I try to make it out there whenever I can and snag one. And he's always so nice, and they're always out there and offering me some. So I'm like, yes, I will gladly take you up on that. I'm not turning it down. But yeah, I always think that, oh man, it's so good.
Yeah, there's a place in Stillwater called the Just Wafflin'.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That is good. Yes.
I want to say it's probably the best breakfast I've ever ate.
Really?
If I had enough money to invest in it, I would definitely open a couple in Miami.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Just the way that, they greet you, first of all. Yeah. And then the food. Yeah. Is insane.
I need to go. I went, and I feel like I was just like, basic with what I ordered. Like, I think I just got like something really plain. Okay. But now I've been seeing everyone's going like and posting more pictures of it. And I'm like, wait, I didn't even know they had that. Yeah. So I need to go and try like the chicken and waffles. And I think I saw one that had like apples on it or something. Yes. Yeah, I need to go to Just Wafflin' more often.
It's really, really good. And then there's like a sauce that they bring for you, like to put in the waffles. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person, so I like, even if food's involved, it's really hard for me to get up. If it's free food, I'm up probably better. But if there's like, it's harder for me to get up. Like, so then I'm always like getting to work just on time, and then I don't ever have time to go to Just Waffling, but I need to make time because I hear such good things.
Yeah.
And the one time I went, it was good. I just didn't try anything too extravagant. So next time I go, I'm gonna go all out, I think. So yeah. So okay. So hunting, fishing, golf, but you also like karaoke?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hear your go-to karaoke song is Katy Perry's Firework.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, why? And second of all, I feel like we need like a rendition. It'd be a cappella, because I don't know if we have the rights to that song.
So it was, at first, it was kind of just like, we were filling out the papers of like favorite karaoke songs, and Katy Perry was like, Firework just like popped up in my head, and I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like, this is the one. I remember growing up, they would put it on the radio so much that it kind of just like stuck to me.
Yeah.
And like I would just sing it just like, like, I don't know, like playing baseball, playing first base, I would just start singing karaoke. Katy Perry, just like Firework out of nowhere. But yeah, it was kind of more like a joke. But yeah, it's just like a, I like it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's a good karaoke song.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's like a positive song.
Yeah.
So like you listen to it and you're like, oh, okay, like this is, like it can get you hyped up.
Yeah.
So
somehow.
yeah, it's a good song. So everyone had to write down their karaoke songs?
Yeah.
Do y'all do like a karaoke night or anything, or is it like?
We don't do a karaoke night.
I need that to happen now. I feel like you'd have to headline it.
Yeah, we definitely need to plan that.
Yeah, I feel like that would be really fun. I would come to that somehow. I probably wouldn't be invited, but I would find a way, and I would just like, y'all could do it at Obrey, like on the mic. That would be amazing. People would buy tickets to that, I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so do you feel like? Do you do Katy Perry justice when you sing Firework? Do you have a good voice?
No.
No.
Shot.
Oh, okay.
I have a terrible voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no.
It's the confidence, though.
Yeah, it's definitely a shower song.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Everything sounds better in
Yeah,
the shower.
definitely,
For sure.
yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I do not have a good voice either, but I will go up and I will do some karaoke.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
like
good stuff.
It's Tricky by Run DMC. Like I can do, yeah, it's pretty great. And you don't have to have a good voice for that song. And everyone else gets into it, so it's kind of like, okay, yeah, I will go up there and have the confidence to do it, but it is not good. And I just look out into the audience and people are like, oh, wow, this is good for her. She's brave. But yeah, singing is not my strong suit. Is there anybody on the team that's a really good singer?
I haven't heard anybody that's a pretty good singer. Again, Justin is a great impressionator.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I would say he knows every single WWE walk-up song. To
Okay.
every single fighter. So weird.
That's so
but he knows
random.
all of them.
I couldn't even tell you a WWE fighter.
Yeah.
And
I
he
know.
knows the songs?
He knows the songs and he knows everything that they do.
Is he a big WWE guy?
I'm guessing.
Assume so. Wow.
I'm guessing. Him and Jimmy Ramsey are
Okay.
extremely WWE.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't be able to tell you any of those songs. Or a fighter, maybe. I don't think. Is John Cena WWE?
Yeah.
Okay.
And The Rock.
And The Rock. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
So there we
That's
go.
two.
That's two. Roman Reigns, is that a person?
He might be. I don't know.
Whatever. Who knows? I have no idea. That's how I feel when I come up. Like, I ask a lot of guys, like, what movies they want. A lot of our players, like, Marvel movies and, like, those kind of things. And I've never seen any of that stuff. So I just have to
Have you seen
pretend.
The Silver Lining?
No.
Wow. Great movie.
Wait, like Silver Linings Playbook or, like, The
Yeah.
Silver Lining?
Ooh, it might be Silver Linings Playbook.
Is it with Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper? Yes, I have seen that.
That's a great movie.
That is a good movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I haven't seen that in a while.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw it not too long ago on Netflix. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's your favorite movie of all time?
That's a hard one. Have you seen The Notebook?
No, I actually have not seen The Notebook.
It's a really good movie. It's really sad, but
That's
I mean,
what I
it's
hear.
like sad. It's like romance, but I just like I love comedy.
Yeah.
I hate horror movies.
Same.
Action movies. I love. I don't know. Notebook. kind
You're
of.
saying The Notebook's your favorite movie?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I do really enjoy it. Like I
Wow.
wouldn't mind like watching it more than 1 or 2 times.
Okay.
But I mean, I also like Ride Along. Great movie.
Okay, yes, I have seen that.
Yes. 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, always good.
Always amazing. Let's see. I love every single Adam Sandler movie.
Yes. And we're going back, like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. Yes, very good.
Every single one
Yeah.
of those movies I love.
Okay.
51st Dates,
So good.
amazing.
Yeah.
So
I do. I'm a big Adam Sandler fan.
yeah,
Billy Madison for a long time was one of my favorite movies.
it's a really good movie.
It's just so dumb, but it's so funny.
Yeah.
And like I feel like we're getting to the point now where like so many people haven't seen it that like
know.
it's really quotable, but then like people are like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's this old Adam Sandler movie. Cool." Yeah, I think I'm definitely like The Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time. I love
Wow.
The Dark Knight. Yes, but I've never seen any other like superhero movie. So I don't know why I gravitated toward The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
But I'd never even seen like Batman Begins. Like I've seen The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, and that's all I got. But I don't just that one movie. So I'm like, I love Batman kind of, but maybe I just love the Christian Bale Batman. I don't know. But that's the one that I can be like, okay, that's like the one superhero movie. And then other than that, it's like funny, usually comedies or like kids movies. Like Big Hero 6 is one of my
It's a
favorite
good
movies.
movie. It's a
Have you
great
seen
movie.
that? It's
Yeah.
such a good movie.
It is
It's
really
so
good.
underrated.
I like Despicable Me too.
Yes, I do too.
The first one's not that good, but the second one's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I like Despicable Me. I like that whole franchise is good. Yeah, Big Hero 6, so many people haven't seen.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's a really
It's
good movie.
really good.
Yeah, I like
Yes,
it.
Baymax is like the best character
Yeah,
ever.
he is. Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet.
I'm such a big fan. Everyone's like, I haven't seen the first 6, and I'm like, it's not a sequel.
Yeah.
It's just called that. Like, I'm sure if they could go back, maybe they would rename it because people do think that. They
Yeah.
think it's like the 6th of a series, and I'm like, no, it's just the one. And it's very good, and you should see it. But yeah, and then comedies like, have you seen I Love You, Man?
I don't think so.
Add that to your list.
Really?
Yes, it's Paul Rudd and oh my gosh, Paul Rudd and Jason Segel, the guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall and How I Met Your Mother.
Nice.
And then oh my gosh, I can't remember half these people's names, but it's very good. Watch that. It's
I Love You,
it's
Man.
funny. Yes,
Okay.
it's very funny. That's probably one of my favorites for sure. Okay, so TV show wise, you like Ozark? I read.
Yes,
Okay, I haven't
yes.
watched Ozark. I need to get into it.
It's amazing.
Is that your
It's-
favorite show? Would you say?
I would say, yeah.
Okay.
It used to be The Flash. But
Okay, I
then
haven't seen that.
it started getting a little boring towards
Okay.
the end. First couple like seasons, it was really good.
Okay.
But definitely Ozark.
Okay.
I've
And
heard Yellowstone is pretty good.
I finished Yellowstone right after New Year's, and it is so good.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna like it. It's not really my type of show, but I really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch Ozark. Everyone says that.
It's amazing.
I need
mean,
to-
it's like action 24/7.
Yeah, I feel like it's Yellowstone too, with like some horses mixed in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of horses. Like
Yellowstone?
Yes, there's so many horses. It reminds me of like the show Sons of Anarchy,
Okay.
which was really good, and like they just were on motorcycles. So it's like the motorcycles in Sons of Anarchy and then horses in Yellowstone is like exactly similar. Like pretty violent, like pretty crazy, but overall good. So, okay. So we will wrap this up here, but for you, for the rest of the year, what are kind of, just what are your goals for this season? What are your goals to, you want to accomplish? And just in general, your time here at OSU?
I definitely want to kind of have a good time. You
Yeah.
know, I want to have a good time with my team. I think we have something special, but sometimes I feel like, that gets in the way of, having fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is a game. I love baseball. I think it's, the greatest game ever invented. But, I just want to have a good time. I want to go out there and compete. I want to win.
Yeah.
And, just go out with a bang. I feel like, especially Josh always talks about how, he's had teams where, he knows that we have something special. He's had teams where he thinks that we're going to have to push a little bit, and, he told us this is a special team. This is, something that, not always the talent is going to win, but, we have a bond. We are, a very family-oriented team, and, I think we're ready. We just want to go out there and compete and see what happens.
That's awesome. And then I'll ask you one more question, actually. I lied before we wrap it up. So, obviously your ultimate goal is to get to the major leagues.
Yeah.
So for you, what's just kind of, what's this journey been like just the last few years in general? It's been, you were at Miami, you were a highly touted prospect, didn't go necessarily how you had planned, and now coming here, what's kind of, how has that changed for you from getting to college, graduating high school, deciding to go play in college? What's this been the journey like, and what's it like to kind of, this is kind of a long question, but what's it like to kind of prepare mentally, and how does your mental health and everything factor into your career?
I really don't, again, I love kind of preaching what the coaches say here because I think it's so inspiring what they say. I listen very close to every single word that they say because I take it to heart and I take things very personal.
Yeah.
Play the game. For me, it's the mental part of it. I feel like if you start thinking a lot about, the draft or whatever it may be for whatever sport it is, I feel like you get ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
And I just got to live the moment. I just got to make sure that, every time I go out there, either I pitch or I don't. I'm the best teammate. I cheer on for my guys, and then when I am pitching, I give the best opportunity for our team to win. So, I kind of don't look ahead of it. I feel like if you do the things that you got to do, it starts with executing every single pitch to, at the end of the game, you see how many pitches you executed or you didn't, and, the result will show. And then, one game at a time, one pitch at a time, one batter at a time, and then at the end of the season, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good mindset.
Yeah.
The one game at a time is always a good mindset, and especially for pitching, the one pitch at a time is a good mindset for sure. So, well, it was great getting to know you. Thank you so much for coming on the
Thank you so much for
podcast
having
today.
me.
So,
amazing.
as we're Victor. So we've got, what is it, Victor Squared?
Victor Squared.
Okay, Victor Squared will be back in action with Cowboy baseball this weekend, a 4-game series with Seton Hall Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Thursday and Friday games are at 6, and the Saturday and Sunday games are at 1, so make sure to go out to Obrate and check out Cowboy baseball the rest of the season. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching the Orange Power podcast. We will see you right back here next week.
Hello, sweet babies. Welcome to your new home. You have changed our life, and you may even change the world. And because of you, 2021 is the best year ever. Mercy has helped moms deliver babies for nearly 200 years. To find out how to welcome your baby at Mercy, visit mercy.net/OSUmom.
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, bikes for the whole family are just a click away. Buy online at academy.com with our free in-store assembly. Your next set of wheels, plus helmets, pads, and water bottles will be waiting for you at our in-store pickup counter. Get to the fun faster with our in-store pickup and free assembly at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
At OG&E, the energy we deliver is more than electrical. We energize the future by balancing our efforts to provide the lowest rates possible with our responsibility to protect the environment for future generations. That's why we've strengthened our power grid through new technologies, leading to a 40% reduction in CO2 emissions, which, when combined with our rates, makes us an industry leader. Because at OG&E, we do more than energize a power grid. At OG&E, we energize life.
There was a mess. I wiped up a mess.
Yeah, Where is the Never mind, I Welcome back, football fans. We'll see you in the fridge.